Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be playing some XDefiant. New update has come out recently. So, mostly it's for ranked. There's supposed to be a new map in here. Unfortunately, it's not in yet. Which kind of stinks. I was kind of hoping to be able to play it. So, hopefully it comes in here soon. So we can play it. Restaurant and cleaners. Alright, so let's rock and roll and play, I guess. So it's supposed to be a new escort / zone control map, yet I don't see it in here. So, weird.
Let's go!
Escort, no loafing till the delivery zone. Got it? Push the package to the delivery zone. Don't let nobody get in your way.
Get it! Oh, you aggressive!
Bang!
Somebody, just team me up!
Enemy tech.
That seems like an enemy to aim. I'm out of bullets.
Almost to the
hello.
checkpoint. Payback! All right! This job's already in progress. Push that package.
Come on, guys.
There.
Nice.
Nothing like a nice long walk to trigger the sciatica. Pass the checkpoint. Keep it moving.
New mag. Deploying EMD.
What the? Ah!
If things get tough, remember your training. Apply the fire to the bad guys.
New mag.
Closing in on the checkpoint. Hit another checkpoint.
Dude, move. Never mind. Just
Keep
die.
moving the package.
New mag.
Nothing like a nice long walk to trigger the sciatica.
Take a deep breath.
Scrambling enemy tech.
Go make some friends.
He's like burning.
Loading.
New mag.
Package is losing ground.
Guys, move!
Package is about to slide into the delivery zone. The package is moving backward. The job is to move it forward.
Scaring myself. Enough with the landmines,
Nothing
please.
like a nice long walk to trigger the sciatica.
Scrambling enemy tank.
The package is moving backward. The job is to move it forward.
Exploded somebody again!
Oh, is he done? Come on, come on! Yes! Good job. Good job, guys.
Your turn on D. Send that package packing.
Roger. On it.
Mission update. Prevent the hostiles from beating our delivery time.
Barrier up!
Our side's already engaged. Help them stop the package. Threat neutralized.
Medic!
Ah! Come on.
Loading ammo.
Napalm, you requested. Deploy.
Reloading. Cover me.
Somebody! Just team me up!
The package is moving in the right direction. Backward.
Come. Hmm.
Napalm, you requested.
This mission's already in progress. Stop the package. Now dust yourself off and go burn those germs. Don't stand in the way of the bad guy's package delivery scheme. The package is moving in the right direction. Backwards.
Deploying EMP.
Throwing sticky grenade. Little girl. Swapping mags. Reloading.
The package is moving in the right direction. Fight's almost finished. They're coming up on the checkpoint.
Reloading. Cover me. Revealing enemies. Throwing grenade.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You and your crew got the job done.
The game feels the same, like nothing really has changed.
Get you. Do. I feel like everybody says this stuff, so grain of salt, but
What's that? Oh. Hi, Amelia1232. Hi, Kelson. Give me 1 second, I'll invite you. I only got time for one more game and then I gotta hop off. Sadly. I'm sorry. They're supposed to be. So I guess they put out this like 10-15 minute video yesterday saying that, you know, month 2 of season 1 is coming out today, and they were going over all the changes they were making to ranked, and then they're like, by the way, we're launching the new escort and zone control map, which is supposed to be I think it's called Daytona, and it's not in the game. So if you go to escort and zone control and you hold down Y if you're playing on Xbox, it'll tell you what maps you get to play for that certain game mode. Same thing with, you know, domination, occupy, hotshot, and whatnot. Escort and zone control still only has 4 maps: Meltdown, Midway, Times Square, and Zoo. There is no Daytona. So I don't know when that new map's coming out, but it's not here. Yeah, and I'm like, it's not in the game. And I'm just like, why would you announce, hey, new map's coming, and it's not here? It's like, it's not only does it not have a 24/7 playlist, like Call of Duty would normally do, or Battlefield, for example, or Halo, for example, it's not even a normal random matchmaking. It's just, like, when is it coming out? The middle of the month? When I'm going to be playing Black Ops Beta? Yeah, I saw it. Well, if you want, I'll try to spare you if you want to watch my 22-minute video that I have on my YouTube channel out, or the review. Basically, I gave it a 5 out of 10. It is more multiversal nonsense. The ending makes no logical sense. It's a bunch of references, Easter eggs, cameos, and memorberries. I don't want to spoil anything, but in order to understand the movie, you have to have seen all of the Fox X-Men franchise films. You need to have seen Logan. You need to have seen The Wolverine, where Logan is in Japan. You have to have seen, what was that, X-Men Origins? So you need to see that. You need to see all the past MCU movies. You need to have watched Loki season 1 and 2, because the TVA's in it. What else? I would recommend rewatching Electro, the Blade movies,
but without the hill.
The Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans.
3,
wink, wink.
2, 1. Take the capture zone. Don't let nobody in ain't one of you.
It's very paper-thin plot. The villain. It's not a spoiler. The villain is
already underway. Take the
Professor X's evil twin sister.
They're taking the zone.
It's Charles Xavier's evil twin sister, so she has the exact same powers and whatnot as him, but she's not in a wheelchair. So, you know, we can't have disability being a thing for a villain, because that's just wrong. You know, most of the jokes, unfortunately, you know, I giggled and I laughed at. Most of the good jokes you've seen in the trailer.
If things get tough, remember your training. The capture zone is changing location.
It was just like, oh, this is cool, oh, this is awesome. But like, when I was writing my notes down for my review, and I was actually having to shut off my, you know, fanboy brain and realize, wait a minute, this plot makes no fucking sense. The moment, if you stop for 1 second and you actually think about the movie, you realize how dumb it is and how it makes no logical sense. So, this is in the trailer. This is not a spoiler, I promise. The whole plot of the movie is that Deadpool's universe basically has a couple thousand years before that universe, that timeline, or whatever, because of TVA logic, will no longer, it'll cease to exist. It literally will just
already underway. Take the
be turned
capture
into
zone.
dust. It'll get
Capture
turned
zone
to
on the move.
oblivion because Logan
Capturing.
died in the Logan movie, and he was just considered anchor being. So if Wolverine dies in any universe where there's supposed to be a Wolverine because he's an anchor being, that universe will cease to exist in a couple thousand years. So the whole purpose of the film is Deadpool, which, by the way, Deadpool and that Logan that died in that Logan movie are in the same universe. So Deadpool has to go multiverse hopping to try to find another Logan to rip him from that universe and to bring him into the
Bad
Deadpool
guys on the
universe.
zone. Capture zone
Which
contested.
leads to a bunch of cameos, member berries, Easter eggs. We get to go to the Void from the Loki show. That's where a bunch of other cameos, Easter eggs, references, and member berries show up. That's where we meet the villain. I honestly can't remember her name, even though I saw the movie T-minus one day. I can't. All I can say is, hey, it's Charles Xavier's evil twin sister. That's how important her name was in the movie. She's in the movie like it's a 2-hour movie. She's in it for like 5 minutes.
They're taking the zone.
Like the most evil thing she does is she kills somebody, but that's about it. She's just standing around doing exposition dumping. So she's one of those Marvel villains that shows up for 2 hours and dies before she can get interesting. Unlike
Capture
Loki
zone
and Thanos.
contested.
Yep. Probably made $1 billion. Yep. For 5 minutes of exposition. She's good at what she did. She did a good job. The actress did a good job for the character. Don't know who it is, but she did a good job. Like I truly believe she was evil, and what she wanted to do, she wanted to do because she's evil. So she doesn't have like a moral compass to her. She's just like, I'm evil, and I want to rule the world, and I want to be God. All right, witch. You do your thing. But the plot is that Deadpool is trying to get a new Wolverine into his universe, and the only Wolverine that he can seem to find is
We're taking the zone.
this one Wolverine, which well, this isn't a spoiler because it's in the trailer. This Wolverine decided to not join the X-Men. And because he didn't join the
They're on
X-Men,
the zone.
when the events of
This
X-Men
fight's
2
already
happened,
underway. Take the capture zone.
somehow the Sentinel program got sped up, and so the humans, and they don't say this, but obviously it's like, I don't think like the military could just walk into Xavier's mansion and just like, hey, look at us, we have MKs, we're gonna murder, or I'm sorry, we have M4s, gadgets and whatnot, we're here to murder you all.
We're in the zone.
In order to wipe out the X-Men, they had to activate the Sentinel program early. So the Sentinel program basically it gets activated, and all of the X-Men get killed. And by the time Wolverine learns of this, he's the last mutant in his universe and on Earth. So of course, he turns himself, goes on a killing spree, and all that. Anyway, Deadpool finds him, and he's like, I need your help. And he's like, no one needs my help. Everyone that needed my help is all dead. Yada, yada, yada. So he pulls him into Deadpool's universe to find out who the actual villain is. And at the end of the movie, here's the illogical part of the film. This is the big one. I could go on and on, but I don't want to ramble forever.
Capturing.
The biggest problem, like I said, is that Wolverine is what's considered an anchor being for a universe.
Capture zone
So
on the move.
Deadpool has to get Wolverine, a Wolverine, into his universe, so his universe doesn't die. So he may or may not accomplish his goal. So in theory, if he rips the Wolverine from that Wolverine's universe into Deadpool's universe, then he's got the anchor being in the Deadpool universe, but the universe that Wolverine came from no longer does. So that means that universe should be on its last legs and will die in a couple thousand years. So, while Deadpool is saving his universe, he is killing off that Wolverine's universe. Unless Wolverine decides to hop back and forth between them so they both stay alive.
They're on the zone!
And I'm just like, and my brother and I were talking about this for like 45 minutes yesterday after we got home. And my brother came up with this thought. It's like, it doesn't matter that Wolverine's an anchor being. He's an anchor being to that universe. He's not an anchor being to Deadpool's universe. So it doesn't really matter if he gets that Wolverine into his universe. He's not the Wolverine for that universe. And my brother and I were just like, at the end of like 45 minutes to an hour talking, I just told him, I'm like, you know what? We can't overthink this, because that's the problem with the multiverse plot device. It makes no... If you think about the multiverse plot device and how it is supposed to make things cool, all it does is make you have more questions than answers. Multiverse is more confusing than time travel. The multiverse is more confusing than Back to the Future. Like, rewatch the Back to the Future trilogy, and then watch all this Marvel stuff for Multiverse for Phase 4, 5, and 6.
We're taking the zone.
Which one makes your head hurt more? And I'm also kind of confused why they're still doing the multiverse thing. Like, I really hope they move away from it.
Zone's moving.
And that's what they seem to be doing with Captain America 4. So, you know, they're kind of what's the actor's name? Jonathan Majors, the actor that plays King the Conqueror. So apparently they're moving away from him being the upcoming the upcoming Avengers villain, and they're probably gonna they're doing Dr. Doom and Galactus. So, which means I'm like, so what was the point of Phase 4 and 5 with all this multiverse nonsense? Was it just to like eat up time and put stuff on Disney Plus? Because I'm confused. Well, seriously! Like, I want to know, when it comes to Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, Avengers Doomsday, and Secret Wars, which of these Marvel films from Phase 4, 5, and 6 do I actually need to watch and care about? Because if they think anyone's gonna give a hoot and a holler about Agatha, even though she's getting her own TV show, if anyone thinks I'm gonna care about Agatha, or She-Hulk, or young hot chick Black Widow, or Kate Bishop, actually, you know, Kate Bishop is pretty fine, and I think the actress that played her and is playing her is doing a good job, but how they set the character up I think is kind of weak. But I just don't care. Miss Marvel,
You almost done, yeah?
boring.
I kinda stopped watching.
Boring. Cassie Lang being the quote-unquote new Ant-Man and the Wasp hybrid. I just don't care about. Hulk's son, don't care about.
Captures up. Zone relocating. Look out.
I enjoyed Shang-Chi. That was pretty good. I know we're getting a sequel next this time. Kind of side premise recently. If they actually think the Eternals, you know what? I know how Secret Wars. I know how Avengers 6 is going to end. The Eternals are going to show off and be like, "We're gods in robot form. You die, you die, you die. End the story. Goodbye." Movie's over. Goodbye. You spent $5 for nothing. or what's going on with Thor? What's going on with Peter Parker? Like, they've actually confirmed that they're going to do a Spider-Man 4. And I'm just like, I don't know. I've just... My interest in the MCU franchise is near dead. Like, I will watch the movies, but I'm like, yeah, okay, that was cool. I'll watch it again in a year when it comes out on Disney Plus. And that's how I feel with Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, I've seen it, but I'm like, I'm not like gung-ho to go see it again. Unlike, you know, Captain America Winter Soldier, I saw that opening night, and I saw it the next 2 days following. That's my problem with the new Captain America, Brave New World. It looks like Winter Soldier. And please understand, I'm not racist. But it looks like Winter Soldier with a bunch of black people. And Red Hulk. And Red Hulk! And I have a friend, he's a comic book nerd, and he's like, why in the world is Harrison Ford replacing the actor that played Abomination? And I looked at him and I'm like, well, I'm sure there's probably some sort of studio with actor dispute. And since Harrison Ford has basically, he's getting old, and so he has to be part of these franchise. He has to be part of these franchises that are dying because basically he is. I mean, his character's been killed off in Star Wars. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dumpster Doo-Doo has killed the Indiana Jones franchise. What else is Harrison Ford in? Oh, who knows? We might get an Air Force 1 too. Or an Air Force 2. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? What else has Harrison Ford been in that's a major franchise? Anyway, he just has nothing better to do, so Marvel will probably be like, hey, here's a couple $1 trillion. Come be in this one movie as an angry, red, big bad guy. I just... even saying that out loud hurts my head. Oh. You know what he should do? He should hop in. We should have Harrison Ford being Han Solo and have him do this multiversal trip. Make it a 90-minute movie. I'm not joking. This would be awesome fan service. The plot makes no fucking sense, but it'd still be funny. And I would watch this in the movies. But have Harrison Ford being Han Solo, and somehow he finds this Jedi time travel device, or multiverse device, and he hops into different sci-fi franchises. So, and he takes the Millennium Falcon, and he meets up with the Enterprise and Captain Kirk in Star Trek. And then they have this big battle, and they meet with the Doctor, and they battle the Daleks and the Borg. And then the only way that they can defeat all these evil enemies combined together is they need to go to the SGC on Earth, meet up with SG-1, and then they gotta travel to Atlantis, get some ZPMs to power up the Destiny, and then they can kill them. Yep. Sci-fi fantasy fanboy served. Disney, hire me! I will come up with an awesome sci-fi movie. And it'll make $1 billion opening weekend. Seriously, that's all we want. We just, that's all we want. It's all of our sci-fi fanboys put into one film. It probably would be 90 minutes now that I'm thinking about it. But, and here's the thing. It still would use the multiversal plot device. And I don't care. But it would be it would just be total fan service. And I would be transparent. Be like, I know, everyone hates multiverses. I know, everyone hates time travel. But we're going to make a 3.5-hour movie. Actually, we'll make it 4 hours so we can, try to topple Lord of the Rings in some capacity. We're going to make a 4-hour epic sci-fi adventure that mashes everything. Doctor Who, Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who. What else am I thinking of sci-fi? Oh, we gotta have some Battlestar Galactica in there. What else is a really popular sci-fi franchise? Oh, we should probably have the Fast and Furious crew show up. I mean, they have technically been to space. We'll have them show up. Maybe we'll throw in some Ben 10. Goodness. Yeah, okay, I could stop. I could think of a million sci-fi franchises I could smash into a 4-hour movie. It would be the Justice League of sci-fi. It would be awesome. Or the Avengers of sci-fi. Either way. The Avengers sci-fi movie would be great. Alright, man. Pleasure talking with you. I gotta go. Alright, have a good one. And thank you guys all so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video and or stream. Peace out.